What is up, my fellow Intuibians? I am Logan, the Totally Epic Gamer, and today I will be showing you the blacksmithing station and the tailoring station. Okay, so we're going to start off with the blacksmithing station, and pretty much it's almost the exact same as woodworking, except for in this station you make heavy armor and all weapons except for staves and bows. So if you just go through this, you can see all the things that you can make. Two-handed, one-handed, doesn't matter, you can make it all. And you have to harvest ores. Now I'm going to put up a video in the top left of this showing you what it looks like, what the ores look like on the ground, and how to harvest them. You pretty much just go up and press E. You don't have to get any pickaxe or anything. You start off with a pickaxe naturally, which is really great for gathering. And so what you pretty much do is you can extract all these weapons. So I'll just extract this just to show you. You get iron ingots, obsidian, which is something that you can improve your weapons with. And you can just pretty much just extract all these things from everything. And extracting materials will actually give you levels, so I'll show you right here. I did this because I was so close already. So you'll see that I leveled up to 3 from extracting something. Now you can extract things after you've created it. So let's say I create this. We'll create the best one. We'll create a 9. And I create this axe, and now I have to pick a type of style, and since I only have my style available, I get a ton of experience. Now extracting this weapon won't give me very much, because you actually get less experience for extracting from a good that you created. So finding a good on the ground or buying goods off others yields bigger extraction experience. So you see I made a ton of experience off that, and not so much off the thing I created, even though it was a high level weapon. And so this is pretty much the regular extraction. This is how you get regular ingots. So I extract 10 at a time. You have to extract 10 at a time. You can't extract anything less. So I got 9 iron ingot and 1 carnelian. Now this is the important part, research. You can actually, as you see here through the creation, there's a lot of things. I can give them traits. You see I have all these things that will pretty much just increase how good the item is and give it a magical ability. But I have to research it first on another item. So that greatsword that I just disenchanted or extracted from, I could have used to research my progress on greatswords on one of the trait progresses. But once you research an item, it does get deleted, and it takes about 6 hours, and you can only research one thing at a time. That's one thing I really like about this game. You can't really powerhouse your way through everything. You just kind of have to give it time. Just let it happen and not force yourself through it all. So that's pretty much blacksmithing. It's pretty easy, and I'm just going to go through the talent tree of it now. The one thing I really like about this game is all gathering skills have talent trees, so there will be people that are better at this shit than you are. Guarantee. You can't do it all. You just can't. You literally can't do it all. It's just too many skill points, and you don't have the available skill points for that. So this is metalworking. This is the most important one. It's pretty much how you can increase the item you're going to be making and make it better. Keen Eye makes it so you can see ore in the wild. It'll sparkle at 20 meters. It makes it much easier. Like, you think it's a joke, but it actually is. It makes it much easier. This one is the best if you are a casual player and you play like maybe once a day, not too much. Your hireling will send you a bunch of stuff so you can keep making stuff once a day. Metal extraction's pretty good for just general extractions. They just give you more ingredients. It's not amazing, but it is good if you're going to be extracting a shit ton of stuff. Metallurgy is good mainly because it lets you research 2 items at once. So if you're researching a ton of shit, 2 items at once, it just doubles your speed. That is very good. And temper expertise, which means that you can take a shitty item and turn it into an uncommon item and then turn it into a rare, and you have better chances of this happening. So that's pretty much blacksmithing, and now we'll move on to the tailoring section. Whoop, oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Tailoring is a little bit different. Instead of having weapons available, you have light armor and medium armor. So you see light armor starts off with jute. Jute is the like, it's kind of like a flower. You'd think it'd be alchemy, but it's not. You pretty much turn it into a cloth. And I'm going to put up what it looks like in the top left of this part too, and like where to extract it from. And you can, same thing, put as much jute as you want. It's almost the exact same as blacksmithing. You know, you pick a style, pick an item, how much jute you want in it. The more jute you put in, the more higher level the item goes, whatnot. But the one thing that's kind of weird that people don't notice is that if you keep going to the right, you'll eventually get to medium armor, as I'm now at, and you can keep going to the right and go through everything. And once you get to medium armor, it changes to rawhide, as you see here. And rawhide isn't actually something that you can farm. Like, you can't just find a node of it. You have to just kill an animal, or imps have a lot of rawhide on them, or wolves, bears. Again, there's gonna be a video in the top left of what it looks like to gather it and what it looks like originally. So if we go to the extraction, I don't have any apparel that I can extract rawhide out of, and I don't have 10 stacks, so I can't extract anything but this. This is what it looks like. Raw jute is not worth anything, But if you have 10 of it, you can turn it into jute. If you have 10 rawhide scraps, you can turn it into rawhide, which is really good. And of course, again, you have research. And actually, the skill tree is almost the exact same. So you're probably realizing now, there's no way in hell, since this takes 9 points to max out on, and this takes 9 points to max on, it's really hard for somebody to be really weapon focused and killing focused and also crafting focused. You kind of have to choose, and like you can't pick all of the crafting stations because they're all like that. They all have a huge amount of proficiency and amount of skill points that you'll need. But yeah, that's pretty much blacksmithing and clothing. I think this gathering system is great, the skill system is great, and that's pretty much just a rundown of it all. If you get stuck on blacksmithing or clothing, just look at this real quick, you'll understand it all. And clothing is actually the exact same as blacksmithing. Improving items, better chance, higher level tailoring makes you able to create more things that are higher quality. Keen eye makes you be able to see jute easier, but it obviously doesn't help you with rawhide because rawhide comes from just random animals. Outfitter hireling does the same thing as the blacksmithing hireling. Same thing again, higher extraction chance, and research 2 items at a time. So that's clothing and that's blacksmithing. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments and I will answer them like with little exception. I feel like I understand the crafting system pretty well right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Comment, like, and of course, have a great day.